Hello again. I'm Dr. Dawn Marcus, back to talk some more about Fit As Fido. Today, I brought another canine personal trainer friend of mine. This is little Liesel, and she's going to talk to us about stress. Dogs do a great job taking stress in stride and keeping a wag in their tail. So let's take a lesson from Liesel and take a bite out of stress. Did you know that stress is the most common trigger for making a lot of medical conditions worse? Things like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, stomach problems, epilepsy, even chronic pain are worse when we're under stress. Luckily for you, if you have a canine personal trainer in your life like little Liesel, you can easily reduce stress. Dogs are fabulous stress reducers, and medical research proves it. In one study, they showed that just petting a dog, like I'm petting Liesel right now, decreased anxiety levels by 10%. In another study, they showed that if you had a dog in your life, you were less likely to develop medical problems when exposed to stress than if you didn't have a dog. My favorite study, though, is the math study. We all hate math. No one likes to sit around doing math calculations, and researchers at the State University of New York in Buffalo took advantage of that by putting people in a room, asking them to do math calculations, and then measuring their stress response. They did these calculations 3 times. First, they were in the room just by themselves doing their calculations. Another time, they were in the room with a supportive friend or their spouse. The third time, they had a little dog like Liesel in the room with them. And as you might imagine, they did best when the dog was in the room. Their heart rate was lower, their blood pressure was lower, their overall stress response was much less. And believe it or not, their math calculations were also more accurate. So the next time you have to balance your checkbook, put Liesel on your lap, give her a few little pats and smooches, and do that checkbook. You'll feel better, she'll feel great, and your math calculations will be more accurate. I probably don't have to tell you that everyone's life is full of stress these days. There are stresses involved with work, school, family. Even our friends can cause us to have stress. You can't eliminate the stresses from your life, but you can change the way your body responds to stress by changing your own physiological response. There are a lot of ways to do that, and I'll demonstrate one with Liesel. This is called cognitive restructuring. It sounds like a big phrase, but it's actually very easy. It's about changing the way that we give ourselves messages and changes the way we think about things. So let me show you with Liesel. Oh, Liesel, you're so wonderful. You're so special. You're such a good girl. Oh, you're so wonderful and sweet. Yes, you do such a good job. Yes, you do. Liesel feels great now, and I've just given her lots of great positive messages. You can do the same to yourself. The next time you're heading for a busy day at work, don't tell yourself your usual messages, oh, it's going to be a horrible day at work, I have so much to do, I'll never get done. Tell yourself positive messages. I'm going to get the job done, I always do. I can just break it into small pieces. I always make my deadlines. I know I'm a good worker. Telling yourself those positive messages will change your stress response and change how your body reacts to the day. So give those positive messages to Liesel. Oh, you're so sweet. And tell yourself some positive messages too. So get a copy of Fit As Fido, get your canine personal trainer, and start taking a bite out of stress. Fit As Fido will show you lots of quizzes you can take to help identify if stress is an important trigger in your life, as well as quizzes to look at depression and anxiety and whether they may be affecting you as well. You'll learn a lot of techniques for busting stress, including things like progressive muscle relaxation exercises and some stretching routines that can help reduce your stress level. So get your personal trainer, start telling her positive messages, tell yourself those same positive messages, and take a bite out of stress. You're so great, Liesel. Oh, you're wonderful. What a good girl. Such a good puppy. Yes, you are. Yes.